We're looking here at our threaded fastener fitted in to our aluminium rod. Now if we undo this, we can see that we've drilled to a certain depth and our fastener is, I think they're about 20 millimeters. Now here I've got an M6 screw and it's got a much longer thread on it, so the problem here is we need to cut off some of this, but we've got to be careful not to damage our thread, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. If we turn around here to the vise, and again we've got our soft jaws in, or jaw protectors to protect in the vise, and what we're going to do to cut our thread is I'm going to take an M6 nut and I'm going to wind it down onto the thread. Now we're going to cut off about 20-25 millimeters from here, so I'm going to put the set screw into the vise. Now normally you wouldn't put a thread into the vise, we've got the soft jaws, but we're going to be cutting this part off anyway, so we put our nut up to this end out of the way and we're going to make a cut here. So to do this we're going to use a hacksaw. We start off and we're going to cut here, and using the whole length of the blade just cut through the set screw. When it gets to the end, just be careful, because if you do cut through it and split, it can be dangerous. So when you get to the end of the cut, there, and this bit now we can throw away, and what we're going to do here is we're going to just put our fastener in the vise, leaving the nut on, and we're going to take a small file and just take off any burrs and clean up this end. So then we should be able to undo this. We've got our nut on here, and as the nut comes off it should just clean up the thread, and you might feel a slight resistance but it should be okay, and then this will then fit in, and there's an alternative fastening. Got a different fastener to use, and that now will tighten up, it won't be too long. So that's cutting down the thread on the set screws without damaging any of the thread.